leave the other alive.
It has to be the knights.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, Lemez's hat is a weakness. When he jumps, he has to waste a whole hand to hold it.
Only when he's falling.
Well, that's an end result of jumping most of the time.
Or walking off a cliff, which Lemez seems quite prone to. At least when Lemez is being played by Lion.
Considering you have a new weapon, and you've solved pretty much all the major puzzles in this area, getting this map might be the last thing you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Or the last thing you'll ever do.
This might be a time to check out those kunai you have received.
I don't think he has any yet.
It gives you something to start.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Lemez has the ability to have 0 of something. Now he has 1 of something. Or 10 or whatever the drop amount is. 1. Ha!
Yeah.
Yes, the kunai roll across the floor. You are not a ninja. You are an explorer.
They wobble back and forth. It's a beautiful thing, man.
They're actually a pretty good weapon.
Yeah. And like I said, when you can no longer trust the floors, they are your only friend. I've said too much, and now I must go. You're just gonna sit there and farm the trogs so you can get full health?
Yep.
That's actually smart. Don't want to bring the death tally up to 11, do we?
Well, he doesn't, but y'all are fine with it.
Yeah. Well, no, we would like him to make progress in the game, so we can talk about other things other than, man, that background sure is blue. What do we have, Tron or something?
Already made one Tron joke this recording session.
Now we have 2. So, overall I like this area. I tend to forget about a lot of this area, but it's very important. It's a forgettable area, but it's of great importance to the overall game. If
you discover most of the plot.
Yeah, if you have the Grail, you'll pass through this area. If you don't have the Grail, you'll pass through this area a lot. If you don't have the Grail, you are a sad, sad human being. It's kind of like playing Maze of Gallius.
Or you're torturing yourself.
Yeah.
Or without learning that the word umbrella kills all bats on screen.
Yeah. You need an item for that. You need the umbrella. Now is the part to reveal to Lion that when his experience bar fills up, he dies.
Yep.
And that's how he gets a new life from this game.
You are a dick.
You got kunai.
Now you may wish to warp back to the surface and save. You know, I wish that... Oh, that could have been important. You could be like, I wish that the kunai were a good weapon. If you hold L and R, won't GR3 come out in ROM format? I wish they'd stop being so stingy about it. By the way, Team Nagoro is responsible for the game GR3.
He saved my game.
I'll tell you, Lion, except for beating the boss, you've done just about everything you can do in the Mausoleum of the Giants.
Yep. So unless you want to explore other areas, your options are limited to fight the boss and flounder around and die repeatedly. One of which we have established you are quite good at.
Yep, into the spikes.
Spikes. Do you think your body can handle the boss?
Nope, because I don't even know what I'm doing against it.
Well, maybe you should make a trial run against this boss, and attempt to just dodge and see what he does. Learn how to avoid dying to the boss before you
that's
commit
actually
resources
pretty
to
good
defeating.
advice.
Because let's say he was vulnerable to shurikens, you wouldn't want to waste them senselessly against him, only to grind them up again later. You may want to not stand on his arm.
If you don't remember, Steve, he locks you down.
Okay, I didn't
part of the
know
transition.
how long the waiting period. Those rocks hurt.
Yeah, they do.
Those small shrapnel pieces can hit you too.
Yep.
I know.
And he always aims that ball in where you are when he fires.
When it releases, yeah.
Yeah, it's not homing. This is a new move.
I think that's having any effect.
Nope, it wasn't.
But it is something new, and it might be important to know.
God, it's like Dracula, except he doesn't teleport.
I don't
Be
think
happy
you could
he
handle him
doesn't
teleporting.
I don't want him to teleport, but I'm just saying, it's like Dracula.
If this game had like advanced sound files, I'm sure he'd open his fight by saying, "What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets, but enough talk have at you."
I've already told you sub-weapons won't do anything in this fight.
That doesn't mean I have
In
to
fact-
believe you, but...
He's not gonna lie to you about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll lie to you if it's gonna be funny, but
yeah.
I want you to get past this goddamn boss.
Okay, I'll lie to him a bit, okay? Josh, some weapons heal this boss, in fact.
Yes.
You've in fact given him 1,000 more health, and the whip does 2 damage.
That wasn't a lie, though. The whip actually does 2 damage.
Yeah. I think it's doing it right. Oh.
He punched you there.
Yep. You can stand on that. Interesting. Do
Yeah.
watch out for the recoil. The fist will harm you.
He's gonna use fisticuffs.
Okay. So his left hand shoots lasers, and his right hand is a rocket fist. This is the most awesome robot ever.
Man, if only Blitzcrank shot rocket fists. Or wait, lasers.
I was about to say, he does shoot rocket fists.
If only Blitzcrank shot lasers.
Yep.
I mean, lightning arcs off of his body, but it's not the same thing.
Right.
If only Victor had finished his prototype.
We got giant robots with freaking laser beams attached to their hands.
Stored the power in his left hand, man.
Okay, so you're gonna try another shot at the boss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what do you know about fighting bosses in video games?
They have a weak spot that you attack for massive damage.
Well, in Lama it's usually you attack for damage.
Yeah.
The damage is massive because it's much greater than 0. What would you think this boss's weak spot would be?
The blue wiring.
No, that's pretty impervious to damage.
Yeah, they made that wiring out of adamantine. It's indestructible.
That's why
What
it's
are the
blue.
weaknesses of most giant enemies, other than their bellies?
Their
with
ankles.
crap? Other than that.
Their hubris.
Oh wait, he hasn't played Super Metroid.
Steve, if we have to give it to him, I have the perfect line, but I'm hoping we don't have to.
I know what you're gonna say too.
He also shoots you off of his hand. Like, you can't stand on it.
Okay.
I am that predictable, folks. That's how I beat the boss.
Yep.
I climbed up and down the ladder.
Yeah, the ladder's kind of slow.
Yeah.
I prefer just jumping. The only downside is if he does that fist thing really close, and you're in the wrong position when he does it, you might not be able to get the ladder in time.
Yeah.
This boss is kind of a test of your platforming skills. Also, watch out for those rocks.
Wow, that dealt a lot of damage to you.
He bit you. He's got sharp fangs.
Big, sharp, pointy teeth.
You can jump about. Just look at the bones, man. I'm not gonna lie, this boss is difficult.
Yeah, he is.
So I didn't give a boss rating for the previous boss, but if I had to give a boss rating for the bosses, I'd say the first boss on the difficulty scale is about a 2 out of 10.
I'm dead.
Lasers are about a 10 out of 10. You cannot defeat a laser.
Alrighty, Steve, I'm just gonna give it to him. Hey, Lion, what's wrong with your face?
Yeah, the thing I've been trying to hit. You will recall that I got close to hitting it, and I've been trying to hit
you
it.
ran into it.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, it is difficult to hit his face.
Yeah. You have to awkwardly jump up.
Yeah. So, if I had to give bosses difficulty, I'd give Amphis Bane about a 2 out of 10. He spits fire, he's got 2 heads. 2 heads are more than 1, so I can't give him a 1. He can kill everything with fire, including explorers. He avoided the spikes. This boss, I would give probably...
I'd give this guy a 6 or a 7.
I would not give him that much. Maybe a 5.
Well, if we're talking about compared to all the other bosses, I'd give him a 5. But, like, on a scale of 1 to 10...
Well,
I'd give
I'm talking
lot
a
the
scale of 1
bosses
to 10. 1 being easy, and 10 being impossible. I would give this guy a 5. Very difficult, challenging, and definitely a step up from the other boss and other enemies in difficulty, but nothing you should be unable to handle. Now, Lion, if you feel you do not have enough life to defeat this boss, you may be able to acquire life jewels from other areas as well. And be mindful of those falling rocks.
Falling rock.
Oh.
Oh, wait, none of you know about that.
I know that when rocks fall, everyone dies. Oh, dicks.
Yeah, you do not want to
I
jump
pressed
to
the sub-weapon button, not the weapon button.
We're getting better at dodging that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a plus.
It's hard to dodge at close range.
Actually, it's easier for me at close range, despite how my experience is showing.
Gonna get hit by a rock shard.
Yeah, you do want to avoid those.
Nope.
Did that make a good sound? I couldn't hear it.
It either made a good sound or the sound of me being critical on health.
Probably both.
My advice to you is when he's going to do his rocket fist, climb the ladder to the ledge, and jump down onto the arm.
Yeah, I
So
didn't want to
that
really
rocks-
give him that hint, though.
Well, I'm sure the audience is like screaming at him by now, so I'm giving him the collective.
No, most of the audience right now, and
That's true, yeah.
I'm going to offer this challenge, is probably potentially worse at this game, and they can prove me wrong if they want.
Actually, all the people that I've linked this to would probably be better than you.
Meh, whatever.
They've also watched me play this boss before.
Well, they're allowed to make their Let's Play and prove me wrong.
Then they'll beat Lum Lum in under an hour.
I
I'm Elder Zelpod, and that's some artifacting.
Yep.
Now, you could try getting armaments from other areas. You've seen some other ladders to other areas.
Nope. Kill this boss.
I can tell you that mindset will not help you out in the future. And while it may be possible to defeat this boss now,
Yeah, it might not help in the future, but I do want to kill this boss.
just because you can fight a boss does not mean you should. You can fight Algol right now.
No, I can't. I can't actually
You
do
can't
damage
kill
to
him.
him. There's
Well,
a
but
difference.
you can fight him.
Not in my book.
It's just not
If you-
productive.
If you can't kill it, you can't fight it.
You can just fight it to no avail.
Yes.
Believe it or not, this is actually the predecessor to the Dalek.
More like predecessor to like the Cyberman, minus the man part. Rocks.
That didn't hit him at all.
Nope. Let me see how many times did you have to whip this guy, for my own morbid curiosity.
40.
That might be the
Wow.
right answer.
It's less than that. I think it's 18.
18? Really? That little? I'm thinking 40 is actually pretty accurate.
No.
Because that strategy with that other weapon, I think you'd have to do more than that. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I never took count.
I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not.
Rocket Fist.
Oh, it's the top of his head.
I think it's anything from...
Yeah, it's anything.
Alpha.
It's his head.
Yeah.
It
You just can't
registered
walk
the
straight
sound.
up to him.
Yeah, no, it registered the sound when I hit him on the top of the head as opposed to the other ones.
I will point out in the Wii version, he is vulnerable to sub-weapons, I believe.
Oh, that just like takes all the fun out of this fight.
Yeah, you can just like throw shurikens at him.
Bullshit.
Also, his pissy boss mode is not